Okay, so we've been getting a lot of questions on how to update your pledge on Kickstarter. So I thought I'd just put this together to give everyone a really quick overview about how things go with Kickstarter, because Kickstarter can be kind of confusing. I mean, it's a decent system for raising funds, but when you want to change your pledges, things get really, really confusing. So here we go. So here I am on the Flip-R campaign page, and I want to back this project. So I'm going to hit back project. I've already logged in, by the way, guys. That's very important. If you haven't already created a login, definitely create a login before you start this process. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head down Flipboard. Now, the first thing you're going to encounter is, what am I supposed to do here? I mean, I clicked on back this project, and now there are these, rewards, but what do? There's nothing really indicating to me where's the next step. So the key is to select a reward. So when you scroll down, you find the reward you want, you click on it, and then all of a sudden it actually goes ahead and tells you that you can pledge $49 for this reward. It'll ask you for your shipping destination, which is fine because the shipping is handled after the fact, so it's all good. So I'm going to go ahead and hit pledge. You can scroll down and you can add additional figures or packages, and that's what's really important here. If you decide to add the package, then you can already do it straight from here, or you can opt to move on to the next step first, and then I'll show you how to add after the fact, which is what I think a lot of people are having trouble with. I think a lot of people are kind of confused as to how that is done. So let's go ahead and continue with just the Flip-R Deluxe action figure without adding any add-ons, and then we're going to go back and put the add-ons on afterwards. So we're going to go ahead and hit continue, and this of course is going to ask for my details, new payment method, blah blah blah. So I'm going to go ahead and insert all that information. You can see here that I only have one figure, Flip-R Deluxe action figure, $49. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll be right back as soon as I fill this in. Okay, so as you can see, the pledge has gone through successfully, and I'm very excited about my pledge, but I just realized that I want to add some additional packages. Maybe I'll grab a flip bot, maybe I'll grab a catcha or a botcha. So let's go ahead and then take a look at how that's done. So let's go back to the original Flip-R campaign. So let's say that you have arrived here, it's been a week or so, and you just realized that a brand new figure like Flak-R has been added as a brand new unlock, and maybe you wanted to add him, maybe you wanted to add a botcha or something along those lines. Let's go ahead and take a look at how that's done. So once you're back onto this page here, you've landed here, you want to click on Manage Your Pledge, which is right here. After you click on Manage Your Pledge, you will arrive on this page. I can check out the other options that I have at the bottom. As you can see, I still have my original pledge of the Flip-R Deluxe action figure at $49 and a summary of what that comes with. The shipping, of course, is going to be $0 because that is handled afterwards, and the total amount is listed here. The estimated delivery date, which should be noted for Flip-R himself, says May of 2024. I do want to highlight that this is actually not the correct date. The correct date is actually December of 2024. And the reason this happened is because when we were setting up the original project, this was the placeholder date. And unfortunately, as an oversight, that never got changed. So we're trying to work with Kickstarter to get this changed. But as a quick note, this should be December of 2024, not May of 2024. Now, there are two additional options down here. One is cancel your pledge, and the other one is change your pledge. What we want to do, if we want to add another item, let's just say a botcha, maybe a flip bot, or maybe something new like Flak-R or the Flake bots, what you want to do is you want to change your pledge. So click that button. It'll send you to the select reward. Now, here's where things kind of get confusing. I'm going to demonstrate this right now so you guys can see exactly what goes wrong in this scenario. So as you can see here, it says your selection, pledge 49, Flip-R Deluxe action figure. Now, to any normal person, this would mean that you already have pledged this for your support. And as a lot of people already know, you actually don't have any money removed from your account until the end of the campaign. So this is where things get really confusing, because you would think that while this is selected, all you have to do is select anything else down here and add them to your selection. That in and of itself should be self-explanatory, but it's not that easy. For example, coming down here, you actually don't see any buttons to indicate that you can select any of these. And this is where the system really is kind of, again, confusing. Let's just say, for example, I wanted to add a botcha or perhaps one of the newer unlocks like the Flake bot or perhaps even Flak-R himself. For now, I'm just going to add one botcha figure. Now, in order for the action to come up, what you have to do is you actually have to select the botcha character, and all of a sudden the pledge button appears. Normally, you would think, okay, I've already added Flip-R to my order. As you can see here, it still says your selection after you highlight botcha, and normally you would just consider this as, okay, I'm going to just add another botcha to my pledge. So you just click pledge here, and right now you would consider this to be done. Everything's set to go, and you've just added botcha to your order. But this is where things kind of take a twist, because if you scroll down, you'll notice that your total amount is only $10. That doesn't make any sense, because it should be at least $59. This is where a lot of people are getting confused, because the Kickstarter system seems to be removing your entire order and asking you to reorder everything again. We can see that demonstrated here. If we click continue with only the botcha selected, it actually says here your overall order and reward has changed to only $10. And as you can see, it's only the botcha. It doesn't have any other existing items. It actually says your new pledge, indicating that this is brand new, and you actually have removed Flip-R from your order. If I was to confirm these changes now, I would only have the botcha in my order and not Flip-R. This is where the whole Kickstarter pledge system kind of gets incredibly confusing, and there have been a lot of people who have had to repeat their order over and over again. Some people have just come to frustration, and we've been getting a lot of emails and confusion, so I just wanted to make this video to try and rectify that. So to ensure this doesn't happen, once you get to this page, double check the order itself, because this is your actual new pledge. And as you can see, there's only one item here. That's not correct. So what you want to do is you want to click back on edit, and you want to re-add Flip-R onto your pledge. Once you do that, you can see that the total has been updated to $59 instead of $10. Hitting continue now, you will see the Botcha Army Builder at $10 and the Flip-R action figure add-on at $49 for a total of $59. Confirm your changes now and everything should come back. Once the page resets, you can see now that the pledge has been updated to $59, which is the correct total amount. And of course, if we want to check what our actual pledge is, do not click on edit your pledge. It'll just send you right back to that page, and you'll start the whole cycle all over again. What you want to do is you want to click back on Flip-R, and from this page, you want to click on Manage Your Pledge. Here you can see that the order has been updated properly, as Botcha the Army Builder was the first order, and the add-on for Flip-R is there at $49 with the final total of $59. Again, I acknowledge that this is a very confusing type of system that Kickstarter has, and I really hope that this will help to alleviate any issues people are having. And I encourage everyone to check their orders to make sure that all of your figures that you have selected are included in your final order, because we have been getting reports that people have accidentally removed Flip-R from their initial order. It should also be noted that if you did order before the deadline and that you were concerned that you actually had some issues with your order because of this system, please reach out to us. There are multiple ways that you can reach the Flip-R team, the first of which is to scroll down from the top of the Flip-R campaign. You'll find rewards, FAQs, updates, and comments. So you can click on comments and send us a quick comment here in the comment section. Several people have already made comments on several different issues that they've been having. We're always trying to maintain this section and answer as many relevant comments as possible, but it does take some time, guys, so we really do appreciate your patience. The other way to reach us is to send us an email. If you can't find what you were looking for in the FAQ section, no worries. Just shoot us an email at the following address, hattertoys@collector.org. One of the team is always checking those on a daily basis. A lot of emails are coming in regularly now as the campaign has done so well. So it does take time for each of us to get back to you in a timely fashion. The other way to reach us quickly is through Instagram. You can reach myself, MegaJRetro, by messaging me on the Instagram page, just clicking on message and sending me a request. I'll try to get back to you as quickly as I can, but please understand that there are a lot of questions that people are asking on a regular basis, so I'll try to get back to you in a timely fashion. You can also reach out to Matt Hatter on his Instagram page, but I will warn you, he's getting inundated with so many different messages, so it really is very difficult to get a reply from him in a day or two, so you're better off messaging myself or anybody else on the team. As I said, you can use the email address that is listed here, hattertoys@collector.org, or as I said, using the comment section, which is available on the Flip-R campaign page.